I reviewed the Healthy People 2020 document, and the three areas that I feel should be our nation's focus and priority is family planning, nutrition and weight status, and sleep health. When it comes to family planning, I feel like this is a semi-inequality issue. I went to the United Nations Public Fund website, and there is a document from the 21st of March this year that talks about a study released by the Guttmacher Institute, and it speaks about how women's access to an education with contraceptives is directly related to their educational and job place opportunities and chances, which is also related to their own happiness, the happiness of their families, how well balanced their children are, things of that nature. It also talks about a recommendation from the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, and this recommendation talks about how it's actually more beneficial for any successful nation to and better for our economy and our society that the any inequalities between men and women in the educational and the job realm are not as pronounced, that women actually have the same opportunities as men and are able to be given those chances. So this is why I feel that family planning is very important for our nation. The second area, nutrition and weight status, in our text on table 1.2, it talked about the 10 leading causes of death in 1900 and then again in 2008. And in 2008, the number one ranked cause of death is heart disease. Number 2 is cancer. Number 7 is diabetes. And number 8 is influenza. The reason I bring up this table is because when I was on the nutrition or the healthypeople2020.gov website, on the nutrition and weight status subsection, it talks about how our body weight and our diet are actually related to preventable conditions and things of that nature, such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, some cancers, and when you're a healthy person, your body is more able to fight off things like the flu and stuff like that. So I feel like this is a very important area because a lot of the things that are tied to in that table, the top 10 causes of death in 2008, are preventable if we as a nation can be more educated about how the things that we eat and the things that we do can impact our quality of life. The third area is sleep health. I feel is actually related to nutrition and weight status. Sleep is very, very important, and it's really underrated in America, I feel. I found an article on harvard.edu that talks about the importance of sleep and 6 reasons not to scrimp on it, as the name of the article says, from January of 2006. And the 6 reasons are, the 6 reasons it is important to get enough sleep is that it affects our memory, our learning, it actually affects our metabolism and weight, so that's how it's really directly connected to nutrition and weight status. It talks about safety. When we're tired, we're not paying attention. This is how accidents and mishaps happen. When we're sleepy, we're all a little bit grumpy, so it's related to our mood. Our cardiovascular health. This is where it can ties into diseases of the heart, and then again disease, where I talked earlier about how being healthy actually helps you ward off disease like the flu. So this is another. Sleep is good for all of us because it helps us to regenerate and recuperate from the day, but it's also directly connected to our health in a bigger way than I think a lot of us realize. So those are the areas that I think should be a focus of our nation and why. And thank you for your time.